All right. Well, hello, collective. How are you? I hope wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. Collective, this is going to be general. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I do offer personal readings. If you are interested in receiving one from me, information can be found in the description box below. Real simple. Molly's Brighter Side, all lowercase, one word, at gmail.com. It's energy. It could be past, present, future. It could be yours, someone you're thinking of, someone who's thinking of you. It could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Your wisdom and discernment are key in any tarot reading. Just clearing out some energy here, calling in some good juju. Let's see what's going on for the collective on this beautiful Sunday, or whenever you find it, but it's Sunday when I'm recording. Let's see what's going on. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Energy for the collective. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for your continued love and support, at least your curiosity. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you are new, welcome, welcome. I hope you find what you're looking for. If at any point in time any of this resonates at any moment, whatever, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave me comments. Let me know what you're thinking. I truly appreciate it, and it does help the channel. Show me clearly, Spirit. Most High message. I'm seeing the initials K, C, Casey and the Sunshine Band. All right. SP could be first, middle, last initials. A, D, show me clearly, Spirit. Whoa, we are still resisting. Still resisting. What are we resisting? Show me clearly. Messages for the collective. Please and thank you. It's like ping pong. Ding ding. Breakout. Somebody likes old Atari games. Let's see, we got new beginnings here and success. I like it. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Somebody's getting a fresh start. Somebody could be traveling. It's for some, not all. Yeah, we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. We have over here indecisions and third eye chakra. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. In moving forward here, I'm just going to kind of kink those a little to the side, make some room. Yeah, third eye chakra with indecision. So you might be kind of some of you have received success. Yeah, honesty here with heartache and loss. Whenever you have this, you're going to get somebody or energies, maybe multiple people that are going to try and block you. Okay, and that looks like what's happening here. Just trust. Okay, you're a little nervous here. Some of you are not really sure how to go about trusting in your intuition, and there it's like, oh, is this, but am I right, but am I wrong, what if, show me clearly, tell me about this energy, tell me about the indecision with third eye, please, Spirit. Somebody's throat. Dang, Just like got all choked up. Maybe it's about talking with somebody you haven't spoken with in a while. Show me this. Yeah, oh. Yeah, is there blame here? So somebody's afraid to be blamed. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Somebody's not doing so. Somebody is afraid. Yeah, with material harvest and health. Somebody knows some stuff. Okay, somebody could be coming to you saying, hey, I didn't make it, I wasn't sure if this was a decision I needed to make. I wasn't sure or not. Did I do the right thing? Did I not do the right thing? But I don't want you to blame me. I should have done better. I should have took some responsibility here for what I had going on, especially for health. Somebody here was so focused on material harvest, materialistic things in the world, that they didn't honor their physical vessel. They didn't honor their soul even in their decision makings for what it was that they want, and they want to play on your empathy. This is going to be like a huge shocker for somebody, and they may even come at you with humor to override the guilt. Okay, making a joke of stuff like that. That's for some, not all. You may know some folks that have done that. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean that all that time. Oh, that was funny. I was just joking around, man. You went and took it all serious? Really? I was joshing you. Somebody's name could be Josh. Show me clearly. Tell me about the success. I was just messing around, collective. Come on. Can't you take a joke? Yeah, this foundation. Somebody here, they see you as success. Okay, somebody could be 43, 34. April 3rd could be of some significance. March 4th. Take it only if it resonates. Somebody born in June is turning 34. That's significant. Yeah. They're receiving some success here. Somebody could be pregnant. All right. That's for some, not all. Don't freak out. If you don't want to be, you might want to, protect yourself a little bit here. Somebody feels some guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul with the gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities. Somebody is mentally conflicted right now. For some of you, you could have received something. If your birthday is in June, or you know somebody in June, okay, that's, going to be like 34. That's really sticking out. Somebody is, they experience some success at some point. Maybe the success came in June. They don't necessarily have to be the birth month. Regardless, or this is somebody that's 34, 43 is here, but it's 34 that they're showing me. Somebody receives some success. Maybe somebody, for some of you, it was IVF or something like that, okay? Something major that was like life-changing. Somebody is mentally conflicted. It's like, is this guilt? I'm really grateful for this, but it's there, something about it was kind of sad how it came about. And so it's like, I'm kind of on the fence. You know, I'm really grateful and I'm thankful for it. I appreciate everything, but ouch, it costs somebody something. There's something about that that's causing some mental confliction here. Yeah, this empathy. Okay. For an example, organ donor. Okay, you know, it comes at a cost. You're grateful to have it, but it costs somebody something. You know that somebody had to pass in order for you to get it, or something like that. That's for some, not all. Yeah, somebody's really going within here. Tell me about new beginnings. Yeah, financial and material changes here. There's worry. Somebody's worried about how this is going to work, this new beginning. It's like this is destined. Some of you, you know that there is no greater goal than to love. Some of you are going out and creating your own firm foundation. Okay? You're creating your own firm foundation. That's what you see, you know, experiencing what love is. Okay? You could be in a connection that's new, and now you're kind of worried here. You're learning though that worry does not change an outcome. Nothing changes until you change it. All right. This could be if it's a new business, a new relationship, a situationship. You know, somebody they're gonna start this new journey, you know, as parents or something. And everybody always, you know, it always seems to work out. Okay, Spirit's got this. Yeah, this something in particular too with the past. The past has taught somebody what they want, what they don't want, what they like, what they don't like, that kind of thing. Now it's like I gotta get out there and trust this now and use this. And there's always that little bit of doubt. There's always that little bit of concern. But it only becomes a problem, it only becomes a negative when you decide to let that little bit of fear hold you back. Okay? They're showing me like the legal scales. Like you gotta weigh it out, you know? Tell me about the trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, I'm hearing somebody, ye of little faith. Boats could be of some significance for somebody. Show me clearly. Trust. Yeah, this failure here, I understand that mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So trust, you know, trust yourself. If you feel guided to do something, and it works or it doesn't work, you have that experience, you have that opportunity to learn. Just be patient with yourself. Everything is happening in divine order, and you need to release this need to control things, because you will persevere. Again, you're trapped in fear. Fear is holding somebody back. August could be of some significance. Show me clearly. Or the 8th of a month. Or maybe this is the 8th time. I don't know. This is a relationship. The eighth time. Isn't that like Elizabeth Taylor? Wasn't she 7, 8 times? I don't know. Show me trust, Spirit. He must have tapped my telephone line. He must have known I was spending my time alone. Is this somebody's name? Terry Gibbs? Terry Gibbs? Trust. Yeah, this is an opportunity here to love, but you got to have the courage. Don't let this fear hold you back. Or you're with somebody trying to kick off a relationship, and there's been trouble in the past, but they're afraid to have the courage to go after this new opportunity. Okay, it says, I find inner strength to face the fear with confidence. But somebody here has experienced, of course, heartache and loss. They've maybe been suffering in silence over something that's at a distance. Somebody's been sitting in this fear, in this heartache. There's gonna be a heartache tonight. A heartache tonight, I know. Okay. Somebody needs to talk about this. It's like we can beat around the bushes, we can get down to the bone. Yeah. Or you're in a situation where regardless what you do for what's best for you, somebody's going to get hurt. It could be like that. It doesn't have to be a relationship per se. But yeah, the discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And there's this the star here, the hope, the wishes, the healing, the happiness. Yeah, this is somebody here has experienced heartache and loss to the point where it really jabbed their self-esteem. They don't feel worthy. They feel like it was their fault, or if only they were better or good enough or something, then somebody was, things wouldn't have happened the way they did, whatever it is. Again, this is general. There's an opportunity here with the ability to create something magical. There's a firm foundation here that is started, but because of this past, somebody is all up in their head, fearful that it's going to screw up. And you need to, collective, just a heads up, you need to be cautious of that kind of thinking. Okay? Yes, don't go into situations foolishly. Okay? Always maybe kind of have toss that thought around that it could, quote unquote, fail. But is it really a fail? It's just like another learning point. Somebody is choosing to look at it like a failure, like a hopelessness. They're sitting in that energy of the loss, and it's really hit their self-esteem. But the opportunity here for something that is quite successful is here, but somebody's worried about this, and Spirit's like, you've got to trust. You have to trust and believe. And what I started to say is you've got to mind your thoughts. The way you think about something, I mean, it matters. Your thoughts are very, very powerful. I tell you guys that all the time. Your thoughts are very, very powerful. If you think that you're going to fail and that it will never work, you're correct. Because you've already decided it. You've already set the stage. You're going to fail and it's not going to work. If you go at it positively, like, hey, I'm giving this my best shot. I'm going for it, whatever. You have at least a percentage, a chance to succeed. Okay, to prove yourself wrong. That sort of thing. There's something about that here. You're at least giving yourself a shot, and if it doesn't work, that's more info under your belt for future. You know what I mean? But somebody, and that's flipping your perspective. That's not sitting. If you can look at it like that, well, hey, you know what? I gave this my all. 66 could be of some significance. 333. But yeah, if you sit there, it's like, I gave this my best shot. Now, this didn't fail because I didn't try. Okay, maybe this is something that just wasn't meant to be. And then you learn from that and you move forward. But when you don't do it. When you just tell you, well, why even bother? Eeyores, okay? Why even bother? You sit in a depressive state. You have then boxed yourself into basically like no kind of life at all. Not to be rude, but who wants to live like that? Where it's like, whatever. It's never gonna work. It's another day, whatever. Then you're just getting up and going to work and pay. You're caught in this fucking hamster wheel collective that you can't even see the forest for the trees. You can't see the happiness that's going on, the sun shining outside, the opportunity to get out and travel or do something. Well, it's not going to work. I can't do this. I can't do that. Somebody's sitting there in this kind of energy, and you got to pull yourself out of that. Yeah, somebody all these all flipped out in the reverse. The sacrifice card, the temperance here, the strength, the power card, the trapped in fear, and the obstacles and challenges. So now's the time here, but somebody feels powerless. They feel like they don't believe in themselves, like they don't have the ability. It is that Eeyore thing, that they can't face the obstacles and challenges, that they can't get out of this fear, like it's never gonna work. That's what I'm hearing. Eeyore. It's Eeyore. It's the energy of somebody that let you know, thanks for noticing. Oh, Eeyore, your tail fell off. We're putting it back. It'll just fall off again. Why bother? Somebody's an Eeyore. Big time. Show me clearly. More messages here. Yeah, it's a denial. Denial is blocking their awareness, their ability to see up ahead. Somebody here doesn't, it says, I acknowledge my fears, but I replace them with insight of awareness. And the awareness card, literally, this is in the upright, okay? And the awareness card, all right, awareness, flipped out in the reverse. It's like bullshit, bullshit. That little kid, bullshit. Somebody here just doesn't want to get blamed for something. For their ability to see that they're blocking their own abundance. And it says that I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. This emotional withdrawal, this discontent and boredom, it's like, no. And for some of you, this has to do with a love relationship. Yep. For some of you, yeah. For some of you, you're in a connection with, yeah, we have 22. Yeah, and 44. You are divinely protected. For some of you, Spirit sent you someone who is the exact opposite. Okay, some of you are in a connection with somebody. They're bringing you the opportunity for abundance, or they're about to here, and it's going to be really challenging. Okay, this person is going to test you. This person is probably going to annoy the hell out of you to a certain degree. Okay, yeah. Because they are very positive. They see things way different than you do, okay? And they really challenge this boredom. They get you to look at things differently. This is like Eeyore meets Tigger, okay? Yeah, and there's love there. There's passion ignited. You start to see clearly. You start to understand that, intuition, okay, that it's not so bad to kind of, yeah, you see this because we have the triumph card with the intuition, the triumph and success. You start to see that, hey, maybe there's something about this, you know? Yeah, somebody's hard work, their purpose here. You're grateful for this individual. Yeah, but it's challenging because it's like, it takes us right back to this over here. Am I seeing this right? Am I making the right decision? Because I'm seeing wish fulfillment here. I'm seeing the happiness. I mean, honestly, I'm seeing like everything. It's just hard for me to say. Like I said, somebody's not really expressing this here. It's like I'm starting to see something to this, but am I? Am I? That mental confliction right there. Yeah, this is bringing about a big transformation. Somebody is going through a huge change. Rejoice, celebration, victory, success. Yeah. Let's see. Put these back and see what else is going on. What's going on? So tell me about the awareness in the reverse. I got to see that because this denial, I love this. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness, but yet no, you don't. No, you don't. It's just right there. It was so funny how that flew out. So somebody here, oh, okay. So they're taking me back to that song. He must have tapped my telephone line. Terry Gibbs, somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking. Should I let him in? Lord, this devil, would you look at him? I heard about him, but I never dreamed he had blue eyes and blue jeans. Okay. Mm. 66 is here too. $77. Show me clearly. Let's see what's going on. Before I say anything about that, that you got to make it clearer, Spirit. Yesterday's message was like that. Yeah. Was something with the devils at their door. There's a temptation coming around. Are you going to be able to see it? Yeah, this is offering you happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Show me clearly. Yeah, but there's fear here. This is testing your resolve in the energy of love. Somebody is afraid of love. Somebody is afraid, they're going within, gaining a lot. Somebody here is afraid of love with a Virgo energy. That's for some, not all. But the wisdom card, the hermit energy, okay, pulling back, going within. But somebody's not quitting for health purposes. Somebody's afraid of being judged. Somebody feels like they can't quit, that they have to do this come hell or high water. Somebody feels like, yeah, this is somebody you've passed judgment on, that you've had a break. You're not communicating because they've deceived you. There's been deception in the past of some kind. This heartbreak, this worry, is it going to happen again? You've already passed this, and it says that past this judgment, and it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So you're trying to make sense of this. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me about this energy. All right, who's knocking? Who's knocking? Tell me about this energy. He must know now, spending my time. Somebody's, they're spying, watching. This is somebody that's, yeah, maybe they said you were a fake spiritualist. Again, there's something about that. You drive this person crazy. They didn't really believe in your, but there's a lot of spiritual strength here, but it was doubted. But now somebody's starting to see this crown chakra there. It's like, oh, somebody thought you were full of shit, but now they're watching. He must have known I was spending my time alone. Yeah, and now he's watching, and he or she, they're watching, and they're seeing that something's different, that something's real here. They were deceiving themselves. See, he's lifting a mask here. Show me clearly. Who's this knocking? Could be a life path too, this peacemaker, or you could be one. Yeah, and what's in the challenge position here, holy crap, you got like 3 people in your energy. You got a current partner, a co-worker, and a karmic partner. That's what's making it difficult for you to, or that's what's making it difficult for you to trust. Possibly. Let's see. Let's check this out. All right, show me clearly. Tell me more. Who's this coming in? Yeah, somebody's challenging this. Just a second here. All right, so we have the current partner, the co-worker, and the karmic partner. And what fell there was a past life connection with Taurus. Okay, that you could have a past life connection, ancient blood, temple memory, souls who have studied each other before. You could have that with a Taurus energy, or, you know, somebody that is loyal, dependable, grounded, a little stubborn, a little materialistic. Yeah, somebody that thrives in stability and routine. Okay, they don't necessarily have to be a Taurus. If this is, I did say earlier, they're reminding me of somebody that's like your exact opposite. If I'm not mistaken, exact opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Double check for yourself. But I think so. And so that could definitely be, that could be what's kind of blocking that, challenging this ex-partner. There's a neighbor from hell and a wounded feminine. You're breaking cycles here with people. They're flipping in the reverse. It's like the karmic wheel is turning, and these folks are up at the top of the wheel, and as it turns, they're kind of like falling off, that tower energy. That's how they're showing this to me. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody that was overly passive, insecure, manipulative, or codependent, distorted and unhealed. Somebody that was petty, boundary issues, argumentative, constantly complaining about things. They like to sit and bitch about stuff. They like to sit and gossip about stuff. Whether they were actually a neighbor or not, that's going to vary. Yeah, and then somebody that's an ex-partner that you're, they're still thinking about you or you're still thinking about them, maybe both of you. But this lingering energy, you still felt in the heart space, because somebody's like, I just heard somebody like, no, 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 no. It's like, yeah, at one point you did love them. You can't just flip the switch that easy completely. Okay, yes, you can move on, yes, you can start doing other things, but there's a part of you at one point in time, you know that cared, and that's the part that's starting to fall off. That's what comes with time. And it says here the memories that still echo, always wondering why did this happen the way it did. Again, could be dealing with somebody, this is your energy or theirs. Okay, that's still having a hard time. They're still sitting in that energy of loss. Okay, and somebody could be seeing that they were wrong about you, or you them. Take it out resonates. The Capricorn energy could be of some significance. Who's knocking? Show me clearly. Who's knocking on the collective's door? The rat? Somebody in the year of the rat, 1936, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 2008, 2020. Those could all be of some significance. Yeah, and Taurus again, sending out monitoring spirits, unseen presence, psychic lurking, energetic surveillance. Okay, this was somebody that was a twin flame, something that didn't take off here. April 20th through May 20th could be of some significance. That not necessarily a birth date making them a Taurus, but maybe something in that time. Excuse me, definitely. Tell me more about this monitoring spirit. As from an energy vampire, they're trying to a twin flame. The stalker. Lovely. That's great energy. Yeah, this energy vampire, this is somebody that's starting to fall off the wheel. The cycle is ending. It's coming to a closure. But an energy vampire is somebody that's draining, dependent. They feed on your emotional and or spiritual light. Okay? This person is falling off of that. Yeah, this is somebody that maybe your soul mirror, representing one soul split into two individuals who are intensely connected by shared energetic frequency. Well, that frequency energetically is falling off. They've been watching, lurking. You may have been really tired lately, collective. You could have been like, man, this is just feeling off. So on and so forth. But you're going to notice a bunch of energy soon. This stalker here, they know your routine, your name, and you never even seen their faces. You could be a Leo, they could be a Leo. July 23rd through August 22nd. Somebody confident, creative, warm, charismatic, courageous, a little arrogant, a little dramatic, controlling, vain, prideful. Thrives in leadership and creative expression. Excels in performing arts, politics, and media. Yeah, this cohort. Boy, you guys, I mean, you're gonna be popular. Popular. Show me clearly. Somebody's knocking. Should I let them in? Yeah, this monitoring spirit, this energy vampire here, this could be an ex-partner. Like I said, and what's challenging this is the master teacher, path 33. Okay. Compassionate, healing, nurturing, devoted, a little overwhelmed, self-sacrificing, a little burdened here, but you excel in healing, teaching, and counseling. You're deeply empathic and need to work on practicing self-care. Yeah, from these karmics, these trauma-bound people. This could be a monkey, a life path 2, somebody that's a Cancer energy. They don't have to be. All right. Let's see. Popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll show you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Such a cute show. Cute song. Alright, let's see. Show me clearly. Spirit Most High message for the collective. Show me clearly. Tell me about this energy. Tell me about this Eeyore energy around the collective. Show me clearly. Please and thank you. Yeah, somebody that was a situationship. Somebody had unclear brownies. Somebody eating brownies. Okay. Unclear boundaries. Mixed signals. More than friends, less than lovers. They left you wondering what you were. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody here that was breadcrumbing, giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Yeah, and then this was in the reverse, but yeah, bag secured, achieving goals, mission accomplished. This is somebody who was faking it till they make it. Okay. Yeah, somebody here, they were trying to make this difficult for you. You had a previous connection, a soul memory with this individual. And now, influencer status, social recognition, online fame. Yeah, somebody's wanting to pick you, swipe up. Okay. I don't know what that is, but something. Power to influence. Somebody's watching you on their phone. Yeah, and you're breaking cycles. This is ending harmful patterns. You got new beginnings again here. Okay? Yeah, it stops with you. You're not messing with this. We have toxic love, pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachments, can't live without. Collective, you're learning to live without that, okay? Yeah, and then what you don't see is somebody, this is a surprise meeting and unexpected chemistry. Could be love or a disaster. You're at a crossroads. So this is where trusting your intuition. Am I doing the right thing? Am I trusting this? You didn't plan on bumping into somebody that was, something very secured, something, yeah, there's stability. Yeah, it's like maybe cuffing season, so maybe you just were like, this little temporary relationship, something going on, but you believe in fairy tales. Let's see. Yeah, you're having trouble letting it go. Flew out in the reverse. Yeah, now you're doing something on your own. You're having trouble letting go, releasing grudges. getting emotional, or they are. Take it how it resonates. I'm saying you because that's who I'm doing the reading for. All right. Forgiving yourself and others. You're having a hard time forgiving the past. But now that this cycle is breaking, things are building up. Yeah, you're getting success. You're getting booked for a lot of you. Meeting, appointments, deadlines, call. You're very busy. Independent success, overcoming the odds. What else? Somebody didn't want to let this go. But you're being released of this. Yeah, the inner child. Healing the inner child wounds. Reconnecting with playfulness. You're not putting much of an expectation on things because you know that expecting is going to mess it up. It's going to lead to disappointments. When you expect something to happen or people to behave certain ways, you have no control over those things. I don't care who you are. Okay? So it can be disappointing. You've expected things to work in the past. Like if some of you were married before, when you were standing there, you didn't expect it to fail in a certain period of time. You expected it to be forever, right? Well, that led to a disappointment for some. All right, and then that disappointment built into something else that started breaking down self-esteem, self-worth, those kinds of things, and that so now it's just like going with the flow. All right, but you're working on healing that inner child. I'm hearing I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Man or woman, yeah, this is lessons learned. Wisdom gained, completing cycles. You're breaking these. You've set out to do that. That's what's happening, and you're wiser now. What's challenging this is maybe this is self-care Sunday. Today's Sunday. You're pampering yourself. You're getting some me time. You're prioritizing rest. It's okay to do that. Somebody here was pretending to be someone else online. Fake profiles, deceptive images. Yeah, and they're watching you, looking for this big break. Somebody here, if you can see that, they're not too freaking happy. Maybe somebody is out there, a guy pretending to be a woman. Maybe it's a woman pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman. What was that? Victoria? Yeah, that was a good movie. That popped in my head for a reason, so somebody is doing it. Somebody is pretending they're one sex, and they're online pretending to be another. Yeah. Playing it off. Yeah, somebody is definitely doing that. Somebody definitely is doing the beat. They're one sex. They're pretending to be one that's pretending to be another. So that would be, I don't know if somebody, I'm hearing drag queens. So is somebody out there performing as a drag queen, but they really are a freaking female? That's weird. Okay. I love drag queens. But yeah, because somebody's looking for the big break. Somebody's performing. Somebody's trying to get into, this is for some, not all, maybe acting or something. They're pretending to be, they just need the part. Yeah, because they're ignored. They've been left on red. Somebody's not talking to them. So, okay. That's for some career-wise. All right. For others, This is somebody that's pretending to be someone else, a male pretending to be a female online, because you've been ignoring their messages. You're not responding to them in any other way. Maybe they see you as being this big shot. They're booking you for certain things, but they're pretending to be someone, pretending to be someone else. Lovely. That's always fun. Show me clearly. Yeah, divine intervention is here. Unexpected guidance here, stepping in, redirecting, showing you who's behind the mask. And then things here, yeah, no one sees the real me. Somebody is really bothered that you're taking off. They wanted you to feel this way, but secrets are exposed now because somebody wants to swipe right. Yeah, you're getting closure. There's a truth. There's some kind of communication that's coming out. Of how somebody's been blocking money. I'm getting like a large sum of money from coming to you. Tell me about this, Spirit. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me about this blockage of income, blockage of career for the collective. I'm going to look at these really quick and see. Yeah, spiritual rank here. They didn't feel like I mean, I had just started. I think those, I'm going to feel safe in calling those an oops slip. Show me clearly, Spirit. Tell me more of this energy, blocking income, blocking careers for the collective. Tell me more of this. Yeah, this is somebody, you're very attractive here. Somebody has an infatuation with you. But this is somebody you're avoiding, trying to escape from. Somebody can't leave an attachment. This is that energy vampire. Yeah. You're avoiding this person, or they're avoiding you. They're attracted to you, but they don't really want the full commitment here. Yeah, there's somebody here that you're dealing with, a liar energy. They're struggling here. They're in lack and poverty. There's scarcity. This nosy, invasive, digging dirt. Could be an Aries. Or you could. Take it how it resonates. Somebody is really digging their yard. Show me clearly. Yeah, this is somebody sweet, compassionate, innocent. You're avoiding a connection with them. Somebody here that does energy work, or you do. This could be siblings, a brother, a sister, an illusionist. Yeah, somebody here that's not seeing clearly, or they're painting the picture off about a feminine, an empress energy. Yeah, because they want to copy you. Somebody's digging dirt on there. They want to copy you. This is somebody that could have an addiction, or they're just gonna have to face it, you're addicted to love. Yeah, this is somebody here. You have knowledge of an emotional manipulation that's going on around you. or they're trying to show you. Show me clearly. Yeah, you have unconditional love of this person, or you've had it at some point. Again, you can't just turn it off, and somebody's going to want to play on that. Yeah, this is somebody, they're a lot of corruption, coercion. Yeah, deal with the devil. Whoa. For work or business, somebody's bribing somebody. What you don't see, yes, to somebody has online business here about healing maybe. Yeah, and they're trying to block finances. Yeah, to block finances. And this flipped out in the reverse. Yeah, because they feel that somebody is unfair, that something is unfair, that maybe you're an emotional manipulator. Libra energy. Somebody's going to get caught here for ugly spell, a beauty spell. We'll leave those there. Show me clearly. Yeah. Somebody's doing some mirror magic maybe. Yeah. Business here, but this is all coming to an end. This one that gossiped and lied too much, trying to steal your fantasy. This is the collective. So somebody is sitting in the collective, possibly watching. They're like your biggest fan, but they're also talking so much shit about you over and over again. I think about it over and over again. Yeah, but because it's your happiness and contentment. This is an Aries, okay? That's the problem here. There's something about a contract. They signed a deal. Tell me about the, yeah, a commitment, an obligation, an agreement. It says here, terms of agreement. I blank agree to fulfill the terms of this contract effective until the... Somebody's not doing that here. They're snapped. This authoritative type energy. There's caution, warning here. This could be a friend, an ally, or a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah, somebody doing some candle magic here to get your intellectual theft. This is somebody that could have a crush on you too, LGBTQIA. They could be a member of the LGBTQIA. Doesn't really matter. Somebody's trying to figure life out, figure themselves out. They're fake, false, a pretender. Somebody, again, somebody that could be online. They're one sex for somebody. That's true. It's a woman pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman. Somebody's lying about that. For money, for income. That's going to be found out. Yeah, that's going to be found out. Exactly. This theft, this robbery, somebody's getting, it's going to be big trouble. Somebody's trying to get a contract here, a deal of some kind. Yeah, this could be, yeah, a masculine trying to gain access. Technology-wise, they're having trouble. Some of you need to watch out for paperwork here. Yeah, this is somebody that's very superficial. They're trying to gain access, maybe to your calls, your computer. Somebody went in, fraud energy. Somebody went in pretending to be you and signed a contract of some sort. That's for some of you. big time. Show me clearly. Spirit, tell me about this. Contract commitment. Somebody might even be saying you're married. Yeah, they might have put on paperwork, taxes, or something like that, that you're married. Yeah, because they were pissed at your happiness. Somebody's about to learn today. Maybe you had a contract with this. Somebody's trying to let go of the unpleasantness of a commitment so that they could come towards you. For some, that's true. That's the unpleasantness of the memories, the hurt, the pain of the past, so that they can come forward. That's for some, not all. Take it how it resonates. Tell me about but others, this is somebody trying to get access. I don't know if some of you have a signature online or something like that. Somebody's trying to gain access to that for a contract. Aries. Tell me about Aries. Yeah, this is a narcissistic energy. They're never wrong. What's crossing this, though, is Cancer and Pisces. Tell me about this Aries energy, please, Spirit. The Taurus energy. This is somebody that you parent or co-parent with. A child is involved somewhere. Yeah, this person could be the goat. So 1943, 1955, 67, 79, 91, 2003, 2015 could have been of some significance. The dog energy came out. 45, 58, 70, 82, 94. This is a family member. Could be a life path 3. Yeah. Are they pretending to be a family member? Yeah, Sagittarius, life path 2. And a life path 3. The intuitive visionary, again, trusting your intuition to fight for somebody needs this stalker energy, this rat, this fake spiritualist who claims that you are Aries. Once again, the neighbor from hell. I don't think the rat is somebody's sign. I'm just going to say. This is somebody that what does it say here? Overly cautious, manipulative. Again, the emotional manipulator. They pretend that everything's okay. Oh yeah, I'm your friend. I'm your lover. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Trust me. Yeah. Mm. Somebody's helping someone with some kind of signature. Tell me about Cancer and Pisces in the challenge position, please. Somebody once had feelings. Yeah, they're trying to get you to stand here for a trap. Taurus again. This witchy sister, or somebody that says you're a witchy sister. Somebody that's just witchy. Okay. Yeah, you have the power. You block this person with your spiritual ranking. Yeah, you have the power. Somebody here, this fake spiritualist. They take your creative ideas. Yeah. And they try and do candle magic. Somebody is really trying to do that a lot. They don't have the knowledge that you have in a situation. Yeah, this transformation, the ascension. Yeah, in order to bind you. They don't have the knowledge. They try and study stuff and that, but they don't have the ranking that you have. Yeah, you're blocking this. Okay, you have the abundance and the good luck. You're knocking shit over. No, yeah, they're trying to block this about you. They're toxic, trying to harm you, trying to cause this transformation, but you're guarded, and they're shocked about this. Or you might be shocked to hear who this is, this trickster, this fraud. Yeah, they're shocked that they were barking up the wrong tree. Somebody's about to find out, but they're never wrong. Capricorn, toxic energy. Be careful of somebody putting something in your food or drink. They're attaching themselves to you. Yeah, for manipulation, mind games. I don't think this individual can get away with this anymore. Same old, same old. It's like, damn. But somebody is, yeah, attracted to you in that kind of way. Show me clearly, Spirit. What kind of energies are we talking about? What kind of energies could people be adopting here for this? Show me clearly. What energies are most prevalent in this reading? Somebody could be dealing with Cancer, Virgo. Somebody could be born in 64. Somebody could be 64, 46. We have Pisces and Aries. All the ones that popped out. Cancer or Scorpio at the bottom. We just needed Taurus. What's this? No, that didn't peek out. Capricorn. Yeah, we got somebody that it's a love to hate relationship. They're drawn. Capricorn, Gemini, yeah. Their choices. Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra. It could be anybody. It could be in your charts, their charts. Take it how it resonates. Closing messages for the collective, please and thank you. Show me clearly. Closing messages for the collective. All right, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Don't be expecting things. Those fell. Just to make sure. There we go. All right. Bottom of the deck. It says here, learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficult times. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy? Fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. And then it says, never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious and you are worthy. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. And it says, you are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory, information that are coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they are telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want your life to take. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Okay? All right, collective, this is what I have for you. I think this was actually a lot of awesome energy, a lot of the same old till somebody gets it. But yeah, a lot of this has to do with twin flame stuff, if that's what you believe. Some intense connections, lessons learned. And I think that something really wonderful is coming in, something far bigger than originally expected. Yeah, you're curious, intrigued, and want to learn more. Okay, yeah, about maybe this imposter. So be wanting to learn more. That knowledge is power. Okay, you know what's up. Yeah, because you got somebody there that's not who you think they are. And they're thinking ahead and wondering what a relationship would look like with you. They're thinking about their future. Yeah, because they're envious. They want what you have. So they're trying to affect yours. Be curious about this imposter energy. Look into it. Use your knowledge. Okay? All right. Take care.